Stop believing that abundance is a random stroke of luck. What if the universe has already encoded you with the keys to unlock limitless prosperity, and all you need to do is activate them? Over the next 48 hours, a rare cosmic event known as Venus Peak will surge through our world, and this isn't just another astrological transit. It's a golden gateway for unlocking abundance codes hidden deep within you, ready to revolutionize your life. This isn't just about acquiring more material possessions. It's about experiencing a complete metamorphosis that resonates through every facet of your existence, offering profound fulfillment and immense prosperity. Imagine unlocking an inner wellspring of self-love that magnetizes healthy, supportive relationships into your orbit. Picture yourself tapping into a boundless stream of creative energy that transforms your passions into tangible wealth and purpose. This is the promise of Venus Peak, and for the next 48 hours, it's an energy available like never before. But what exactly are these abundance codes, and how do you harness the transformative power of Venus Peak before it's too late? These codes aren't some abstract concept. They're unique energetic signatures woven into the fabric of your being, revealed through your personal astrological blueprint and Venus's guiding light. Think of your birth chart as a treasure map, with Venus highlighting the hidden pathways to activating untapped strengths, igniting dormant talents, and ultimately attracting the love and financial freedom you deserve. The alignment of planets is a language, and understanding how to interpret Venus is crucial to unlocking the door to abundance. Venus, the celestial sovereign of love, beauty, and material pleasures, exerts a profound influence on your capacity to attract and experience abundance in all its forms. A strong Venus in your chart often reflects a natural aptitude for building wealth, cultivating harmonious relationships, and radiating an irresistible aura of self-worth. Conversely, challenging Venus placements can indicate deep-seated blocks, limiting beliefs about money, wounds from past relationships, or a distorted sense of self-esteem. Venus is not just a planet, it's a reflection of your inherent value, and Venus Peak offers an unprecedented opportunity to realign with your true potential. During Venus Peak, the veil between worlds thins, making your values, your relationships, and your self-worth the building blocks for a life overflowing with abundance. If Venus represents what you find beautiful and desirable, then Venus Peak supercharges your desires, offering a unique opportunity to reprogram limiting beliefs and break free from self-sabotaging patterns. Consider this. What have you been taught to believe about money? That it's scarce? That you have to work tirelessly to earn it? Or are your relationships draining you, leaving you feeling depleted and unworthy? Venus Peak highlights these areas, revealing where your energetic flow is blocked and offering a roadmap for clearing the path to greater prosperity. Now, over the next 48 hours, are you ready to finally shatter those limiting beliefs and step into your power? Are you ready to decode the secrets that your Venus placement holds, unleashing a flood of abundance into your life? What if the recurring themes in your life, the financial struggles, the relationship heartaches, the nagging feeling of unworthiness, are not random misfortunes, but coded messages from the universe, guiding you toward your true path? What will the next 48 hours bring? Stay tuned, because we're about to embark on a journey of self-discovery that will forever change your relationship with abundance. So how do we decipher this personalized abundance blueprint that Venus has laid out for you? It all starts with understanding your Venus placement, the sign, the house, and the aspects it forms with other planets in your birth chart. This is not generic astrology. This is about your unique energetic signature and how it impacts your ability to attract and sustain abundance. Are you ready to dive deep into the specifics of your own Venus blueprint? Let's start with Venus in the signs. Think of the signs as different archetypes, each coloring Venus's energy in a unique way. For instance, if you have Venus in Taurus, you likely embody the sensual provider archetype. You value stability, material comfort, and pleasure, and you attract abundance by creating a sense of security and indulging in the finer things in life. Your challenge might be overcoming a tendency towards possessiveness, or resistance to change. On the other hand, if your Venus is in Gemini, you're likely the versatile communicator. You attract abundance through networking, sharing information, and expressing your ideas. The downside, you might struggle with commitment or scatter your energy in too many directions, which can hinder your progress. Do you see how understanding your Venus sign reveals your unique abundance archetype, both its strengths and its potential pitfalls? Consider Venus in Aries. That's the courageous pioneer, forging new paths, embracing risk, and achieving financial independence through innovation. But are you being reckless or truly courageous? Now, let's move on to the houses. Where Venus resides in your birth chart reveals the specific areas of life where abundance is most easily cultivated or where blocks may exist. If Venus graces your second house, the house of money and possessions, you likely have a natural talent for attracting wealth. You might find it easier to manifest financial opportunities and enjoy material comforts. But what if Venus is in your 12th house, the house of hidden realms? This may indicate a need for spiritual exploration and self-discovery to unlock abundance. Your path might involve delving into your subconscious, confronting hidden fears, and connecting with your intuition. This isn't about instant riches, it's about aligning with your soul's purpose and allowing abundance to flow from that alignment. What if you have Venus in the 7th house? Then relationships, marriage, business partnerships are your key to unlocking greater success. What if these areas aren't working for you? What does that say about where you are or where you're heading? But there's more to the story. Venusian aspects, the relationships between Venus and other planets, create harmonies and challenges in your abundance blueprint. Think of aspects as energetic conversations, where planets either support or challenge each other's expression. Harmonious aspects, like a Venus trine Jupiter, amplify Venus's positive qualities, bringing luck, expansion, and opportunities for growth. Challenging aspects, like a Venus square Saturn, may create obstacles that need to be overcome. Perhaps you struggle with feelings of inadequacy or face limitations in your relationships or finances. This isn't a life sentence. It's an invitation to grow, to learn, and to transform your challenges into strengths. The key is to understand how these aspects are playing out in your life and to take conscious action to shift the energy. Are you starting to see the intricate web of influences that shape your unique abundance journey? Now, let's confront the elephant in the room: abundance blocks. Even with a favorable Venus placement, limiting beliefs about money, worthiness, and deservingness can sabotage your success. These beliefs are often deeply ingrained, passed down from family, culture, or past experiences. Money is the root of all evil. I'm not good enough to be rich. I don't deserve to have more than others. These are just a few examples of the insidious lies that can block the flow of abundance. What was your earliest memory of money? How did it make you feel? Did you associate it with stress, scarcity, or guilt? These early experiences shape your subconscious beliefs and influence your financial decisions, often without you even realizing it. Isn't it time to rewrite the story? And then there are the shadow aspects, the dark side of Venus that can undermine your relationships, self-worth, and financial success. Jealousy, possessiveness, insecurity, self-sabotage, these are the hidden gremlins that can wreak havoc on your abundance. Have you ever found yourself sabotaging a promising relationship out of fear of abandonment? Or perhaps you've turned down a lucrative opportunity because you didn't believe you were worthy of it. These shadow aspects are often unconscious, but they exert a powerful influence on your choices and outcomes. Are you ready to face your shadows and reclaim your power? What if jealousy in your relationships isn't just a character flaw, but a direct block to financial stability? So, how do you clear these abundance blocks? The first step is awareness. Identify your limiting beliefs and shadow aspects. Acknowledge them without judgment. Then, start replacing them with empowering beliefs and behaviors. Use affirmations to reprogram your subconscious mind. I am worthy of abundance. I attract money easily and effortlessly. I release all fear and embrace my full potential. Repeat these affirmations daily with conviction and feeling. Visualize your desired outcomes. See yourself living a life of abundance, surrounded by love, joy, and prosperity. Feel the emotions associated with achieving your goals: gratitude, excitement, and confidence. Create a vision board with images and words that inspire you. Journal about your fears and limiting beliefs, then rewrite them from a place of empowerment. Most importantly, practice self-compassion and forgiveness. Be kind to yourself as you navigate this process of transformation. Remember, you are worthy of love, abundance, and fulfillment. Let's consider a case study. Take the story of Sarah, a single mom who struggled with debt and a scarcity mindset for years. She believed that money was always a struggle and that she would never be able to provide for her children. Through shadow work and affirmations, Sarah challenged these negative beliefs, embraced her creative talents, and started a small online business. Within a year, she had not only paid off her debt, but also created a sustainable income stream that allowed her to live a life of greater freedom and security. Sarah's transformation wasn't about luck. It was about consciously choosing to rewrite her abundance story. What changes are you willing to make to rewrite yours? Authentic abundance isn't just about money. It's about aligning with your values and passions. What truly matters to you in life? Is it freedom, creativity, connection, security, or adventure? When you live in alignment with your core values, you attract opportunities that resonate with your soul and bring you genuine fulfillment. How can creativity create artistic passion and become monetized? Consider this. What are you passionate about? What are your unique talents and skills? How can you use them to create value in the world? Maybe you're a gifted writer, a talented musician, a compassionate healer, or a brilliant entrepreneur. Whatever your passions, there are ways to monetize them and turn them into income streams. The key is to be authentic, to express your unique gifts without fear of judgment or criticism. Remember the artist who embraced her creativity and found success through authentic self-expression. She wasn't trying to be someone else. She was simply sharing her unique vision with the world. As a result, she attracted a loyal following, built a thriving business, and created a life that was both abundant and fulfilling. This isn't about chasing fame or fortune. It's about living your truth and allowing abundance to flow from that alignment. Now, are you ready to harness the amplified energy of Venus Peak? Over the next 48 hours, I invite you to perform a simple yet powerful ritual to connect with this transformative energy. Light a candle, use essential oils like rose or lavender, create a vision board, or spend time in nature. Repeat these affirmations daily with conviction and feeling. Visualize your desired outcomes related to abundance. Here's one last thing to help you on your journey. Take a moment to close your eyes and imagine your life overflowing with abundance. Feel the joy, the gratitude, and the excitement. What does it look like? How does it feel? Hold that vision in your heart and know that it is possible for you to create it. But remember, unlocking abundance codes is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. How can we build sustainable abundance habits that will continue to attract prosperity and fulfillment long after Venus Peak has passed? It's simple. Cultivate gratitude and appreciation for the blessings in your life. Staying connected to Venusian energy will keep the momentum going by engaging in activities that bring you joy, beauty, and connection. Make a habit of buying yourself flowers weekly, and this is just the beginning. In our next video, we'll be exploring advanced abundance techniques, such as working with planetary retrogrades, understanding karmic influences, and tapping into the power of collective consciousness. So, if you're ready to take your abundance journey to the next level, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on these valuable insights. Are you ready to unlock even more secrets and create a life of limitless abundance? Stay tuned, because the best is yet to come. But before we can dive even deeper, let's talk about what happens when you either supercharge or sabotage this Venus peak. I'm talking about the amplifiers and diminishers of abundance, those hidden actions and mindsets that can either launch you into the stratosphere of prosperity or keep you grounded in the same old patterns. Are you ready to discover if you're accidentally dimming your own Venusian light? Let's start with the amplifiers. These are the conscious choices that supercharge the positive effects of harmonious Venusian aspects, turning opportunities into tangible results. Practicing gratitude is key. When you appreciate what you already have, you signal to the universe that you're ready for more. It's not about ignoring what's lacking. It's about acknowledging the good and creating space for even greater abundance. Expressing self-love is another powerful amplifier. When you value yourself, you attract relationships and opportunities that reflect that value. Nurturing relationships is also essential because strong connections can open doors to new possibilities and provide unwavering support. Venus, after all, thrives on harmony. And finally, embracing creativity allows you to tap into your unique gifts and talents, turning your passions into profitable ventures. It's about finding your joy and sharing it with the world. Imagine, for example, Venus trine Jupiter. This aspect already brings luck and expansion, but if you actively focus on bringing beauty and harmony into your surroundings, redecorating your space, spending time in nature, or simply appreciating art, you amplify that positive energy tenfold. That feeling will then influence the way others view your financial well-being. But are you actively implementing these amplifiers into your daily life, or are you letting these opportunities pass you by? Now, let's confront the diminishers, those insidious habits and beliefs that can sabotage even the most favorable Venusian aspects. These are the things you might be doing unconsciously that are hindering your abundance. Engaging in self-criticism is a major one. When you constantly put yourself down, you lower your self-worth and block the flow of prosperity. Neglecting relationships is another. When you isolate yourself or engage in toxic dynamics, you cut yourself off from potential opportunities and support. What could this also mean for your feelings of self-worth? Indulging in excessive materialism can also diminish abundance. It shifts your focus from genuine fulfillment to fleeting pleasures, leaving you feeling empty and unfulfilled. And finally, suppressing your creativity stifles your unique expression and prevents you from tapping into your full potential. Think about Venus sextile Neptune, an aspect that fosters intuition and creative inspiration. But if you're constantly engaging in gossip or negative self-talk, you diminish that positive effect, clouding your intuition and blocking your ability to manifest your dreams. Are you being held back by the actions you are taking? But don't just take my word for it. Let's look at some real-life examples of how aspect amplification can transform lives. Take the story of Maria, who had Venus conjunct Jupiter in her birth chart. This aspect promised luck and expansion in her career, but for years, she struggled to find fulfilling work. One day, she decided to consciously amplify her Venusian energy. She started practicing gratitude daily, focusing on the positive aspects of her life and expressing appreciation for her skills and talents. She also started expressing more self-love. As a result, she attracted a job offer that not only paid well, but also aligned perfectly with her passions and values. Within a year, she had tripled her income and was living a life of greater freedom and fulfillment. Maria didn't just passively wait for abundance to come to her. She actively cultivated it by amplifying her Venusian energy. What steps will you take? So, how do you identify your own amplifiers and diminishers? Take a moment to reflect on your behaviors and mindsets related to abundance. What actions consistently bring you joy, connection, and prosperity? What actions consistently lead to stress, isolation, and financial challenges? Create a list of your personal amplifiers and diminishers, and then develop a plan for consciously amplifying the positive and minimizing the negative. For instance, if you have Venus in the 5th house, creativity and self-expression, and you identify suppressing your creativity as a major diminisher, commit to spending at least 30 minutes each day engaging in activities that bring you joy. This could be painting, writing, dancing, or anything that allows you to express your unique gifts. Then, create a list of daily affirmations and activities that align with your specific Venusian aspects. This isn't just about positive thinking, it's about consciously aligning your energy with the forces of abundance. Are you ready to become the alchemist of your own destiny? But the Venus peak isn't just about personal abundance. It's also about the abundance you share with others, particularly within your relationships. This is where karmic contracts come into play, those invisible agreements that shape our connections and influence our growth. Are you ready to uncover the hidden dynamics that are playing out in your closest relationships? Are you ready to handle who or what might be watching you? During Venus peak, these karmic contracts can become illuminated, revealing past life connections and unresolved issues that are influencing your present-day dynamics. These contracts aren't necessarily negative. They're opportunities for growth, healing, and mutual evolution. Maybe you and your partner have a karmic contract to learn about forgiveness and unconditional love. Perhaps you and a close friend have a karmic contract to support each other's spiritual growth. The key is to recognize these contracts and consciously choose how you want to fulfill them. What if that unhealthy relationship is really holding you back from abundance? How do you identify these karmic patterns in your relationships? Start by examining your relationship history. Are there any recurring conflicts, power imbalances, or feelings of obligation or resentment? Do you find yourself repeating the same relationship patterns over and over again? For example, a pattern of being with emotionally unavailable people could indicate a karmic contract to learn about self-reliance and emotional independence. The emotionally unavailable partner is pushing you toward standing on your own. These contracts have the potential to unlock your true abundance. Maybe your abundance lies in being emotionally available yourself. Are you willing to look closely? But just because a relationship is karmic doesn't mean you're stuck in it forever. You have the power to break free from unhealthy karmic contracts by setting healthy boundaries, practicing forgiveness, and consciously choosing to create more fulfilling and balanced relationships. Setting boundaries is crucial. If you constantly sacrifice your needs and desires to please others, you're perpetuating a pattern of imbalance that will ultimately lead to resentment. Instead, learn to say no, to prioritize your own well-being, and to communicate your needs clearly and assertively. What if setting boundaries with certain family members opens the door to greater financial independence? What if creating space for personal growth actually attracts more supportive and fulfilling relationships? Remember the story of Sarah, who, despite facing financial hurdles, was able to break a cycle of debt by changing her family habits. Consider this as a direct representation of a karmic contract being rewritten. Now let's think about that in terms of soulmate connections. Venus peak can also attract soulmate connections, relationships that are aligned with your soul purpose and contribute to mutual growth and expansion. These aren't always romantic relationships. They can also be friendships, mentorships, or even business partnerships. The key is to be open to the possibility of attracting a soulmate connection and to cultivate relationships that are based on authenticity, respect, and unconditional love. Maybe focusing on self-love and healing past wounds will attract a healthier, more fulfilling relationship. What are you doing to prepare yourself for that connection? Finally, let's consider the broader picture. Abundance isn't just about you and your immediate relationships. It's also about the legacy you leave for future generations. Venus peak provides an opportunity to heal family patterns related to abundance and create a legacy of prosperity and fulfillment for those who come after you. Are you ready to break free from the limiting beliefs that have been passed down through your family line? What if, by healing your own relationship with abundance, you could create a ripple effect that transforms the lives of your children, grandchildren, and beyond? Financial habits and beliefs are often passed down through families, like invisible chains that bind you to the past. Maybe your parents struggled with debt and taught you to fear money. Or perhaps your grandparents believed that hard work was the only path to success and discouraged you from pursuing your passions. Whatever the patterns, they exert a powerful influence on your subconscious mind, shaping your financial decisions and limiting your potential for abundance. Think about those cultural and societal influences, too. How do you identify these family abundance patterns? Start by examining your family history. What were your parents' and grandparents' beliefs about money, work ethic, and relationship dynamics. Were they savers or spenders, risk-takers or security-seekers? Did they value education, creativity, or financial stability? Look for repeating themes or challenges related to abundance. Did your family struggle with debt, unemployment, or business failures? Or did they experience periods of prosperity and success? Were there any unspoken rules or taboos around money? Once you understand these patterns, you can begin to challenge them and create a new narrative for yourself. This is where intergenerational trauma around money and abundance can show up. Breaking free from these limiting generational beliefs requires conscious effort and a willingness to challenge long-held assumptions. Start by identifying the specific beliefs that are holding you back. Money is scarce. I'm not good with money. Rich people are greedy. These are just a few examples of the negative beliefs that can sabotage your success. Then start replacing them with empowering beliefs that align with your desired outcomes. There is more than enough abundance for everyone. I am a skilled money manager. I use my wealth to create positive change in the world. Repeat these affirmations daily with conviction and feeling. Discuss specific steps you can take to break free from your family's beliefs about money. For example, if your parents were chronic spenders, you might commit to creating a budget and tracking your expenses. If they discouraged you from pursuing your passions, you might enroll in a class or workshop that allows you to explore your creative talents. Ultimately, it's about creating a legacy of abundance, not just for yourself, but for future generations. Consider the legacy you want to leave and take actions that align with your vision. This might include investing in education, supporting charitable causes, or creating a business that benefits your community. Most importantly, teach your children about money, abundance, and responsible financial management. Share your values, your experiences, and your wisdom. Show them that it's possible to create a life of prosperity and fulfillment without sacrificing their integrity or their passions. Plan a 3-month financial blueprint to improve your savings and investment habits. But this Venus peak activation is not just about personal or generational wealth. It's about creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. And that's only a small part of it. In our next video, we'll be revealing how to harness the power of Venus peak to create a world of abundance for all. Are you ready to join the movement? This Venus peak activation is not just about personal or generational wealth. It's about creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. But how do you pinpoint your unique abundance code, the key to unlocking your personal vault of prosperity? It's far more than just knowing your Venus sign and house. It's about understanding the energetic synthesis of all the astrological elements in your chart, a personalized formula for attracting the life you truly desire. Are you ready to decode your personal abundance blueprint? Understanding your Venus sign, house, and aspects provides the foundational elements, but your abundance code is the unique energetic synthesis of these components. It's the personalized equation for attracting abundance. For example, someone with Venus in Taurus in the 2nd house with a trine to Jupiter isn't just destined for luxury and money. They're primed for sustainable, joyful prosperity through creative self-expression. This unique combination suggests a natural talent for turning beauty and pleasure into tangible resources, a knack for creating financial security through artistic pursuits or sensory experiences. But what if you aren't tapping into that creative expression? What if you're stuck in a soul-crushing job that stifles your joy? Are you willing to make the leap and embrace your innate talents? But the magic doesn't stop there. The dominant Venusian aspects in your birth chart act as crucial modifiers to your abundance code. Harmonious aspects amplify the positive expression, while challenging aspects highlight areas that require conscious attention and integration. This means that even your negative aspects can be your greatest strengths, forging a path towards unconventional riches. Imagine Venus square Saturn. It might seem like an insurmountable obstacle to love and money, suggesting restriction and delay. Yet it can also indicate unwavering dedication and long-term commitment, qualities that ultimately build lasting wealth and stable relationships. This aspect demands a disciplined approach to finances and a patient, persistent pursuit of love, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Have you been viewing your challenges as roadblocks or hidden opportunities? To truly unlock your abundance code, you need to identify the recurring themes and patterns related to Venus in your life. Journal about your experiences with love, money, self-worth, and creativity, looking for common threads that reveal your underlying energetic signature. What makes you feel most beautiful and valued? What are you naturally good at that also brings you joy? When do you feel most confident and attractive? When do you feel most constricted and unworthy? What kind of relationships do you find yourself in repeatedly? What are your earliest memories about money? By exploring these questions, you'll begin to see the intricate tapestry of your Venusian energy, revealing the path to your unique form of abundance. Do you know the difference between the you from 10 years ago and the you of today? How have you changed? Every abundance code has its own unique code word-specific phrases, images, or symbols that resonate deeply and trigger a feeling of expansion and excitement. These words act as keys, unlocking the subconscious beliefs and emotional associations that shape your reality. Pay attention to your intuitive responses and identify your personal code words related to Venusian themes. For someone with Venus in Libra, harmony, balance, and partnership might be code words, evoking feelings of peace, cooperation, and mutual support. For someone with Venus in Scorpio, passion, intimacy, and transformation might be more resonant, triggering a desire for deep connection and emotional intensity. What words make your heart sing? What images fill you with a sense of possibility? These are the clues that will guide you towards your abundance destiny. Write these words down and keep them visible. But what happens when Venus is in retrograde during this peak window? How do you navigate the potential reversals and delays that this astrological transit can bring? Understanding the influence of retrograde cycles is crucial for maximizing your abundance potential. It's important to know that retrograde periods are times for introspection, review, and course correction, rather than pushing forward with new initiatives. They're opportunities to refine your vision, heal past wounds, and align your actions with your true values. Are you truly ready to go on this introspective journey? If Venus is retrograde, you need to understand how it affects self-love, relationships, and finances. This is a time to reevaluate your needs, reassess your priorities, and release any lingering resentment, guilt, or shame related to past experiences. Maybe you need to revisit old projects that were never completed, reconnect with past lovers with caution and clear intentions, or reevaluate your financial goals. But be warned, retrograde energy can also manifest as relationship conflicts, financial setbacks, or feelings of unworthiness. Approach these challenges with patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to learn from your past mistakes. Are you prepared to confront these uncomfortable truths? One practical strategy for navigating Venus retrograde during the Venus peak is to focus on self-care. Nurture your body, mind, and spirit with activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Take a long bath, read a good book, spend time in nature, or practice meditation. This is a time to replenish your energy and reconnect with your inner self. It's also a time to release any lingering resentment, guilt, or shame related to past experiences. Forgive yourself and others for any perceived wrongdoings. Let go of the past and embrace the present moment. Are you ready to forgive and move forward? Ultimately, Venus retrograde is an opportunity for deep healing and transformation. By addressing unresolved issues and integrating past experiences, you can emerge stronger and more aligned with your true abundance potential. See past relationships as lessons and make wiser choices in the future. Release the need to control outcomes and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly for your highest good. What might that improved future look like? Now, let's talk about the mirroring effect, how your relationships reflect your inner sense of abundance. The quality of your relationships is a direct reflection of your inner sense of abundance. Healthy, fulfilling relationships are not just a source of happiness, but also a key indicator of your overall well-being and capacity to attract abundance in other areas of life. Are you surrounding yourself with people who support your dreams and celebrate your successes? The law of attraction operates powerfully in relationships, attracting people who mirror your own beliefs, values, and self-worth. Examine your relationships and identify any patterns that reflect limiting beliefs or unhealed wounds. If you consistently attract partners who are emotionally unavailable, this may reflect a fear of intimacy or a lack of self-love. If you find yourself in codependent relationships, this may indicate a need to develop healthier boundaries and prioritize your own needs. What kind of relationships do you find yourself in repeatedly? What are you teaching others about the value of your life? A codependent relationship can deplete your energy, time, and resources, hindering your ability to attract abundance. Set healthy boundaries, prioritize your own needs, and cultivate relationships based on mutual respect and support. Learn to say no, to express your needs assertively, and to walk away from relationships that are no longer serving your highest good. Remember, you deserve to be with people who love and support you unconditionally. Where will you draw the line? To cultivate abundant relationships, practice authentic communication, expressing gratitude, offering support, and celebrating each other's successes. Learn how to build up relationships with positive interactions and mutual empowerment. Be present, be attentive, and be willing to listen without judgment. Small acts of kindness and appreciation can go a long way in strengthening your bonds and creating a sense of shared abundance. Are you actively nurturing your relationships with love and gratitude? What new opportunities lie in a strengthened bond with a loved one? So, you've identified your abundance code, navigated any retrograde energies, and assessed your relationships. Now it's time to speak your abundance into existence through the power of verbal affirmation, of incantation. The words we speak have a direct impact on our thoughts, feelings, and actions, shaping our reality. Verbal affirmations are a powerful tool for reprogramming limiting beliefs and activating abundance codes. Are you ready to harness the power of your voice to create the life you desire? To craft personalized incantations, align them with your unique abundance code and desired outcomes. Use language that is specific, positive, and emotionally resonant. Instead of saying, "I want more money," try, "I am a magnet for abundance," attracting financial opportunities with ease and joy. Instead of saying, "I'm afraid of being alone," try, "I am worthy of love and connection," attracting fulfilling relationships that nourish my soul. Create incantations that reflect your deepest desires and aspirations. Are your dreams being spoken into existence? To maximize the effectiveness of your incantations, speak with conviction and emotion, repeating them daily, visualizing the desired outcome, and combining them with other practices like meditation or journaling. Find a quiet space where you can relax and focus your attention. Close your eyes and visualize yourself already living the life you desire. Feel the emotions of joy, gratitude, and excitement. Then, speak your incantations aloud with confidence and passion. Believe in the power of your words and trust that the universe is conspiring to support your dreams. Feel the magic building as you do this. Here are a few examples of abundance incantations that you can adapt to your own specific needs and desires. I am worthy of love and abundance. I am open to receiving all the good that life has to offer. I am grateful for the abundance that already flows into my life. I am a powerful creator, manifesting my dreams with ease and grace. Experiment with different phrases and find what resonates most powerfully with you. Let your intuition guide you and trust that the right words will come to you. Do you hear the echo of those words in your heart? Remember, unlocking abundance codes is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. It requires sustainable habits and routines that support your desired level of abundance over the long term. Focus on small, consistent actions that align with your values and goals. Create a budget, invest in your education, nurture your relationships, and prioritize your well-being. These small steps will create a ripple effect that transforms your life in profound ways. How will your life be different 6 months from now? Continue to self-reflect on your progress, identify any recurring blocks or challenges, and adjust your strategies as needed. The path to abundance is not always linear, but requires flexibility, resilience, and a willingness to learn and grow. Keep a journal of financial habits and make adjustments month to month. Seek guidance from mentors, coaches, or spiritual advisors who can provide support and encouragement. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Who is on your team? Create abundance anchors physical objects, sensory experiences, or mental images that serve as reminders of your abundance potential and trigger positive emotions and beliefs. Strategically place these anchors in your environment to reinforce your abundance mindset. A vision board, a piece of jewelry, or a specific scent that evokes feelings of joy and gratitude can serve as powerful reminders of your potential. These anchors can help you stay focused, motivated, and aligned with your desired outcomes, even during challenging times. Look around. What items or experiences bring you a sense of joy? And as you continue on this path, know that this is just the beginning. In our next video, we'll be diving into advanced abundance techniques, exploring how to work with planetary cycles, karmic influences in relationships, and the power of collective consciousness. Get ready to take your abundance to the next level. The stage is set, the curtain is rising. It's time to translate all this knowledge into tangible results. Over the next 48 hours, Venus Peak unleashes an unprecedented surge of abundance energy, but only for those who seize the moment. Are you ready to claim your share? This is your 48-hour abundance activation blueprint. Let's begin by quickly recapping the core components of your personal Venus abundance blueprint. This isn't just about astrological generalities, it's about your unique energetic signature. Grab a pen and paper and jot down these key elements: your Venus sign, its house placement, and the planets forming the most prominent aspects. Consider this your personalized roadmap to abundance. It's time to translate cosmic insights into concrete intentions. This is your key to unlocking the floodgates of prosperity. Are you armed with your personalized abundance blueprint? Then let's begin the immediate activation. Step 1. Identify and release immediate blocks. During this intense 48-hour window, limiting beliefs, relationship anxieties, and self-worth issues are likely to surface with unprecedented intensity. They're the gremlins trying to sabotage your success, but you're not going to let them win. You are going to shine a light on your darkness. What is the first negative thought that comes to mind when you think about receiving a large sum of money? Is it fear of losing it, a belief that you don't deserve it, perhaps a deep-seated anxiety about the responsibilities that come with wealth? Feel that thought, acknowledge it, and then say out loud with conviction, I release this block and open myself to receiving abundance. It is safe for me to be wealthy. I deserve to live a life of joy and freedom. Perform this simple yet powerful act of energetic hygiene, clearing the path for abundance to flow into your life. Are you feeling lighter already? Now, step 2. Intention setting for Venus peak energy. You're not just passively waiting for abundance to arrive. You're actively co-creating your reality. Craft clear, concise intentions for how you want to utilize this potent Venus peak energy to manifest abundance. These intentions must be aligned with your deepest values and desires and framed in a positive, empowering way. Never forget the power of intention. Write these intentions down in clear, actionable terms and review them frequently during the 48-hour window. For example, instead of "I want to get rid of debt," declare, "I am creating a life of financial freedom and ease, attracting opportunities that support my financial goals." Instead of "I want a better relationship," affirm, "I am attracting a loving, supportive partner who cherishes and appreciates me for who I am." What will you call into existence? The universe is listening. Now is your opportunity to speak and to be heard. And finally, step 3, activate your abundance code through sensory immersion. You are more than just your thoughts. You're a collection of the sensory experiences that define you. Activate the Venus Abundance Code by intentionally immersing yourself in sensory experiences that align with Venusian energy. This is not just about indulging in luxury, though that can be part of it. It's about consciously tuning into the frequencies of beauty, love, and pleasure. This is about becoming one with everything around you. If Venus is in Taurus, indulge in a luxurious bath with essential oils and candlelight, savoring the exquisite pleasure of the moment. If Venus is in Gemini, engage in a stimulating conversation with a close friend, exploring new ideas and sharing laughter. If Venus is in Cancer, create a cozy, nurturing environment at home filled with warmth and affection. If Venus is in Leo, express your creativity through art, music, or dance, radiating confidence and joy. What are your senses telling you to do? Listen to them. But what if you choose to ignore this cosmic invitation? What happens if you don't act now? The clock is ticking. What are you risking if you fail to take action during the Venus peak window? This is not just another astrological event. It's a unique opportunity to accelerate your abundance journey, to leapfrog over obstacles, and to transform your life in profound ways. Inaction will result in missed potential and continued stagnation. The train is leaving the station. Are you on it, or will you stay behind? If you have Venus in the 5th house, a missed opportunity might mean a failure to embrace a creative endeavor that could have been lucrative. If you have Venus in the 10th house, it could mean passing up a chance to advance your career and achieve greater recognition. If you have Venus conjunct Uranus, it could mean missing out on a revolutionary idea that could transform your finances and your life. Don't let fear or self-doubt hold you back from seizing the moment. The universe is offering you a gift. Are you going to open it? Imagine what your life will look like if you remain stuck in your current patterns, if you continue to live paycheck to paycheck, if you continue to attract unfulfilling relationships, if you continue to feel unfulfilled and lacking a sense of purpose. This isn't just about money, it's about your overall well-being and happiness. The Venus peak is not just a good opportunity, it's an accelerator. The next few days are an opportunity to change the trajectory of your entire existence. If you remain passive, you are more likely to be influenced by external forces and negative energies that can further block your abundance. You may fall prey to scams, make poor financial decisions, or attract toxic relationships that drain your energy and resources. Conscious action is required to take control of your energy and create your desired reality. What kind of life will you choose? One of intention or one of indifference? It's your choice. What is it going to be? Remember, the Venus peak window is time-sensitive. You must seize the opportunity while it lasts. This isn't about creating a false sense of scarcity. It's about recognizing the inherent value of time and the importance of acting with intention and purpose. The energies are aligning, and the universe is ready to support you. Unlocking your abundance code has a ripple effect, positively impacting not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you. The viewer will be able to transform their relationships by becoming a more secure and supportive presence. By becoming more financially stable, you can provide greater security and support for your family. By cultivating healthier relationships, you can create a more loving and harmonious environment for those around you. By embracing your passions and purpose, you can inspire others to do the same. What kind of an impact will you have? You can break negative family cycles of financial stress and create a more stable foundation for future generations. Show those around you what is possible, leading by example, showing them the opportunities that they'd been too blind to see before. Teach people to fish instead of simply giving them fish. This will be your legacy. Will you make it a positive one? Activating your abundance code leads to increased confidence, self-worth, and a greater sense of personal power. You begin to see yourself as a valuable contributor to the world, worthy of love, respect, and abundance. True abundance comes from within, and by embracing your value, you can attract more positive experiences into your life. If you feel worthy of a life filled with abundance, the universe will conspire to make it so. Do you believe it? When you align with your true abundance potential, you become a magnet for unexpected opportunities, synchronicities, and serendipitous events. This could manifest as a job offer, a chance encounter, or a sudden windfall. Be open to receiving these gifts from the universe. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that guide you along your path. Trust your intuition and take inspired action when opportunities arise. What signs will you watch for? How can you prepare for these opportunities? Ultimately, the goal of unlocking your abundance code is to live a life of purpose, passion, and fulfillment. You are a unique individual with unique gifts and talents to share with the world. Embrace your dreams and aspirations, knowing that you are worthy of achieving them. Live a life that is aligned with your soul's mission, making a positive impact on the world. What will that impact be? As you embark on your abundance journey, you may encounter resistance and doubt. This is a normal part of the process, and it's important to acknowledge these feelings without letting them derail your progress. The Venus peak window is designed to challenge old paradigms and bring these feelings to the surface. They're coming up for you to acknowledge and move forward with. As limiting beliefs arise during the 48-hour window, use affirmations, reframing negative thoughts, or seek support from a trusted friend or mentor. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," immediately counter it with, "I am worthy of love and abundance, and I am capable of achieving my dreams." Catch those thoughts when they arise and put them in their place. You will thank yourself later. Combat feelings of unworthiness by practicing self-compassion, focusing on strengths and accomplishments, and reminding yourself of your inherent value. You are uniquely suited to receive abundance, and the world needs your gifts and talents. Are you going to let yourself get in the way of that? The world is waiting. Stay grounded and focused during the 48-hour window, especially if you are experiencing intense emotions or unexpected challenges. Practice mindfulness, meditation, or other grounding techniques to stay present and centered. Take deep breaths, connect with nature, and remind yourself of your intentions. This too shall pass. Remember that the 48-hour activation is just the beginning. Sustained abundance requires ongoing effort and commitment. Design a sustainable abundance practice that integrates easily into your daily life, such as setting aside time each day for affirmations, visualizations, or gratitude journaling. Carve this time out for yourself and stick to it. You are worth it. Track Venus's movements throughout the year and leverage its cycles for ongoing abundance manifestation. Different phases of Venus offer unique opportunities for growth and transformation. Venus retrograde can be a time for introspection and course correction, while Venus direct can be a time for action and manifestation. Learn how to read the cosmic weather and adjust your sails accordingly. Build a support system of like-minded individuals who can offer encouragement, accountability, and inspiration on your abundance journey. Connect with others who are also committed to creating a life of prosperity and fulfillment, and share your experiences and insights with one another in the comments section. And this is only the beginning, because in our next video, we'll be diving into advanced abundance techniques, exploring how to work with other planetary influences, exploring karmic patterns in relationships, and tapping into the power of collective consciousness. Get ready to take your abundance to the next level. So you've cleared your blocks, set your intentions, and immersed yourself in sensory bliss. Now let's turn this cosmic surge into concrete action. The Venus Peak Action Plan, the next 48 hours decoded, starts now. It's time to put your pedal to the metal. Action 1, Venusian Values Assessment. What truly matters to you? Take a moment to create an inventory of your current values across the spectrum: financial, emotional, and relational. But here's the twist. Don't just list what you think your values are. Dig deeper. Filter this assessment through the lens of your Venus sign and house placement. Are you truly living in alignment with what Venus is trying to tell you about yourself? For example, someone with Venus in Leo might say they value generosity and recognition, but consistently struggle with sharing resources or acknowledging others' achievements. Are you one to take all the credit for work accomplished by many? That contradiction is costing you big time. It's creating an energetic block that prevents true abundance from flowing your way. What unconscious beliefs are driving that behavior, and how can you shift them to align with your true Venusian values? What is the cost of your personal contradictions? Now is the time to find out. Action 2, Relationship Audit Abundance Barometers. Your relationships are either fueling your abundance or draining it. There is no in-between. Now is the time to take inventory. Are they truly aligned with the life of wealth you desire? Assess your current relationships based on how they support or hinder your abundance goals. Ask yourself the hard questions. Do these relationships uplift and inspire you, or do they drain your energy and resources? Does your partner support your financial aspirations, or do they hold you back with limiting beliefs and constant criticism? Are their relationships based on codependency or resentment impacting your financial well-being? If Venus is in the 7th house, these questions become even more crucial, as your relationships are directly tied to your sense of self-worth and financial stability. What does your current relationship landscape look like? Are you surrounded by people who believe in your dreams and support your growth, or are you constantly battling negativity and resistance? Do you have emotional vampires feeding off of you? Are you truly aligned with what you want? This 48-hour window is your chance to recalibrate your relationship compass and create a support system that fuels your abundance. The questions can be difficult, but remember that you are doing it for you, and you deserve the wealth and abundance that you have your eyes set on. Action 3. Immediate environment scan, mirrors of inner abundance. Your outer world is a direct reflection of your inner state. Look around you. What does your immediate physical environment say about your level of abundance? Assess your home, your workspace, your car, even your personal appearance. Do you see areas of clutter, neglect, or disharmony? These aren't just aesthetic issues, they're energetic signals that are blocking the flow of abundance. If your home is filled with broken appliances, unpaid bills, and piles of clutter, it's a sign that you're harboring a scarcity mindset. If your workspace is disorganized and chaotic, it's reflecting a lack of clarity and focus in your financial goals. But here's the good news. You can change this immediately. During this 48-hour window, take immediate action to improve your environment. Start small, clean and declutter your workspace, organize your finances, invest in self-care. These seemingly small acts will send a powerful message to the universe that you're ready to receive abundance. A first impression is key. Do your surroundings represent you well? Action 4. Activating sensory anchors, tuning forks for abundance. You've decluttered your space and recalibrated your relationships. Now it's time to awaken your senses and activate your abundance code through pleasure. Create sensory anchors related to Venusian themes, beauty, love, harmony. Intentionally engage your senses through specific activities and environments that evoke positive emotions and align with your values. If Venus is in Taurus, this might involve spending time in nature, indulging in a luxurious meal, or creating a sensual atmosphere at home with candles, soft music, and aromatherapy. If Venus is in Gemini, it could mean visiting an art gallery, attending a concert, or engaging in stimulating conversation with a like-minded friend. If Venus is in Libra, it could involve creating a beautiful tablescape for dinner, expressing love through dance, or finding balance in a space of yoga. These sensory experiences will act as tuning forks, resonating with the frequency of abundance and amplifying your manifesting power. Make a list of what you're most interested in and get started now. Now, be warned. As you venture into the land of abundance, you must watch out for the trap of false abundance, recognizing deceptive shortcuts. What appears as gold could easily be a gilded cage. Define false abundance. It's the deceptive allure of get-rich-quick schemes, superficial relationships, and material possessions that provide only temporary satisfaction. It's the mirage in the desert, promising water but delivering only sand. These shortcuts ultimately lead to disappointment and a deeper sense of lack. In fact, false abundance leads to karmic debt, creating long-term consequences that far outweigh any short-term gains. Are you willing to sell your soul for a fleeting moment of pleasure? Is it worth it to sacrifice everything for a short, sweet taste of something that is not yours? If you are chasing external validation rather than inner fulfillment, then it could all be for nothing. Be on guard. There are red flags and warning signs everywhere. Protect yourself by being aware. This is your ultimate checklist to help viewers identify and avoid false abundance traps. Beware of unrealistic promises, guarantees of immediate wealth with little effort. If it sounds too good to be true, it almost certainly is. Is there a genuine reason to believe in the offer? Is it based on solid evidence and proven strategies, or is it just empty hype? Watch out for pressure to invest quickly manipulation tactics designed to bypass your critical thinking. If someone is pushing you to make a decision without giving you time to do your research, it's a major red flag. You need to be hyper-aware of manipulation tactics as well. Does the opportunity appeal to your greed or vanity rather than your genuine values and goals? Are you being promised status, power, or recognition rather than true fulfillment? To help you understand, let's look at a case study, the guru trap. Picture this: a charismatic guru promises enlightenment and abundance through financial investment in his exclusive program. A vulnerable individual, seeking quick fixes for their financial woes, falls prey to the guru's manipulative tactics and invests their life savings. Initially, they experience a temporary high from the guru's motivational speeches and the sense of belonging to a select group. However, over time, they realize that the guru's promises are empty, the program offers no real value, and their financial situation has only worsened. The psychological vulnerabilities that made the person susceptible to manipulation might include a deep-seated fear of scarcity, a desperate need for validation, and a tendency to trust authority figures blindly. The long-term consequences of their choices could include financial ruin, damaged relationships, and a profound sense of disillusionment and betrayal. Remember that all that glitters is not gold. You must develop an ethical abundance filter and constantly use it. This should be based on your core values, your intuition, and a steadfast commitment to integrity and authenticity. Before pursuing any opportunity or entering any relationship, ask yourself, does this align with my values? Does it feel right in my gut? Am I being honest with myself and others? What are the long-term implications, and how will it impact my spiritual, personal, and interpersonal life? By using this filter, you can protect yourself from false abundance traps and create a life of true prosperity and fulfillment. Now is the time to take the power back, but you must be authentic. In order to build on abundance, you must start with unveiling hidden talents, monetizing your Venusian gifts. It's time to look inward to discover what's been there all along. Go beyond the obvious. You must identify latent skills. What are you naturally good at? What do people compliment you on? These are clues to your hidden talents, which represent untapped potential for creating value and attracting abundance. Emphasize that these gifts may not be immediately obvious, but can be cultivated. What is holding you back from understanding your skills and talents? What skills do you enjoy using? What activities make you lose track of time? What problems do you naturally solve for others? These questions can help you uncover your hidden talents and skills. Next, you can create the passion-profit bridge. It's time to connect what you love with what pays. You can bridge the gap between passion and profit by finding ways to monetize your unique Venusian gifts. This may involve starting a side hustle, freelancing, creating art, offering services, or teaching others. If you love writing, you could become a freelance copywriter or start a blog. If you're a talented cook, you could start a catering business or offer cooking classes. If you're a skilled musician, you could offer music lessons or perform at local venues. What are you most passionate about doing and would happily do for free, even if you weren't paid? That's your passion-profit bridge. Start there. Now consider this case study, The Alchemist of Talents. A woman with a passion for vintage clothing and a knack for styling outfits starts an online store selling curated vintage pieces. She leverages her Venus in Libra, which gives her an eye for beauty and harmony, to create stunning visual displays and offer personalized styling advice to her customers. She identifies a need in the market for unique, sustainable fashion and offers a solution based on her talents and passions. Over time, her online store becomes a thriving business, generating both financial abundance and personal fulfillment. You can do it too. Here are some actionable steps for talent monetization that viewers can take to explore their talents and create a plan for monetizing them during the 48-hour window. Research market opportunities. Identify a need in the market that aligns with your talents and passions. Create a portfolio, showcase your skills and talents through a website, blog, or social media profile. Network with potential clients. Connect with people who could benefit from your services or products. Launch a simple online store. Start selling your creations through platforms like Etsy or Shopify. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity. Start small, experiment, and iterate as you go. This empowers the viewer to understand they have skills and talents that can be monetized, even if they don't realize it yet. Now that you're more aware of your abundance, you can start mastering the abundance mindset, reprogramming your inner world. In the next 48 hours, a seismic shift is possible. It all starts with your thoughts. Start by understanding the psychology of abundance. How does an abundance mindset differ from a scarcity mindset? Abundance is not just about external circumstances, but about an internal state of belief, gratitude, and openness to receiving. It's about trusting that there is enough for everyone and that you are worthy of receiving your share. Scarcity, on the other hand, is characterized by fear, lack, and a belief that resources are limited. It's about clinging to what you have and being afraid of losing it. You cannot be abundant in the real world if you are living in fear. One of the most important things you can do is debunk scarcity myths. These myths perpetuate limiting beliefs and block the flow of abundance. There's not enough for everyone is a common scarcity myth that creates competition and prevents collaboration. Money is the root of all evil is another limiting belief that associates wealth with negativity and corruption. I don't deserve to be rich is a self-sabotaging belief that prevents you from pursuing your financial goals. Recognize these myths for what they are: false narratives that are holding you back. Here's how you can put these into practice. You can apply these practical techniques for shifting to an abundance mindset on a daily basis. Gratitude journaling involves writing down things you're grateful for each day, which shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. Visualization exercises involve creating a mental image of your desired reality, which programs your subconscious mind for success. Affirmations involve repeating positive statements about yourself and your abilities, which reinforces your belief in your potential. Reframing negative thoughts involves challenging limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering ones. These techniques, when practiced consistently, can help you reprogram your inner world and attract more abundance into your life. Consistency is key. Long-term application. Creating an abundance schedule is very important. Just as consistent exercise builds physical strength, consistent mindset work builds mental and emotional resilience. Design an abundance schedule that integrates easily into your daily life, such as setting aside time each day for affirmations, visualizations, or gratitude journaling. Over time, this consistent practice will create a permanent shift in your mindset, leading to sustained abundance in all areas of your life. What will you choose to do? Remember, the 48-hour window is just the beginning of a lifelong journey of abundance. You must keep your mind open and continue moving forward. There's more to come, the Venusian Web. Future insights and long-term expansion will continue throughout the year. Pay attention to ongoing Venusian transits and cycles. The viewer can continue to attract abundance and achieve their goals with constant awareness. In addition, you will want to find and build an abundance community. This offers support and can accelerate your growth. A support system of like-minded individuals can offer encouragement, accountability, and inspiration on your abundance journey. Share your experiences in the comments, but remember, the key to real prosperity is a journey, not a destination. Stay focused on your values and move forward. Stay tuned, because we are just beginning this journey of discovery. What will the future of Venus Peak and abundance hold? How does this combine with numerology, gene keys, human design? Find out next time. All right, are you ready to supercharge this abundance journey? Because it's time for 1. Activating the Venusian Matrix. A 48-hour immersion. Let's dive into the Venusian Matrix. Think of it as an invisible field, a shimmering web of pure Venusian energy enveloping our planet and you. During this Venus peak, it's like the volume's been cranked up to the max, amplifying beauty, love, and of course, abundance. But it's not just passively floating around, it's a collective consciousness, a shared space of intention that you can tap into. The secret. Focused intention, a deliberate act of tuning into this frequency. So how do you do that? You can start with sensory stimulation to truly engage. Visualization is key, using all your senses to feel, see, hear, taste, and smell the abundance you desire. Envision yourself surrounded by a golden light, feel the warmth on your skin, hear the sounds of joy and laughter, taste the sweetness of success, and inhale the scent of prosperity. Really saturate your senses. Imagine opening a treasure chest filled with gold. What does it smell like? Let your senses guide you into a realm of wealth. Let's talk ritual. For the next 48 hours, create a sacred practice around activating your senses. Smell is the most primal and potent of all our senses, with direct access to your memories and emotions. Choose scents that resonate with your Venus sign. What's your Venus sign? For example, if you're a Taurus Venus, indulge in earthy aromas like sandalwood, patchouli, or even the rich scent of dark chocolate. If you're a Gemini Venus, explore lighter, more playful scents like citrus or peppermint. Sight is just as important. Surround yourself with beauty. Fill your space with art, flowers, and colors that inspire you. Venus loves beauty, and so do you. Sound can also raise your vibration. Listen to music that makes you feel joyful, confident, and empowered. Create a playlist of your favorite songs that evoke feelings of love, abundance, and success. Better yet, look up binaural beats on YouTube and tap into that sonic technology, which is easily accessible and proven to work. Remember, this isn't just about passively enjoying pleasant sensations, it's about intentionally using your senses to activate your abundance code. Now, let's mend some fences. Relationships are a core Venusian theme, and harmony is essential for attracting abundance. This is your chance to release past resentments and open yourself to future opportunities. So carve out some sacred time and a safe space where you can be truly vulnerable. And if you have the space, create an altar using crystals, candles, and symbols that represent love and harmony. Think rose quartz, jade, and images of doves or hearts. The ritual begins with an apology, even if you feel you weren't entirely at fault. Swallow your pride and take the first step by saying, "I'm sorry for my part in this. I value our relationship, and I want to move forward in a positive direction." Next, actively listen to the other person's perspective without interruption. Try to truly understand their feelings, even if you don't agree with them. Express your own feelings in a calm and respectful manner, focusing on I statements rather than accusatory you statements. For instance, instead of saying, "You always make me feel," say, "I feel when." End the ritual by reaffirming your commitment to the relationship and expressing gratitude for the other person's presence in your life. A simple, "I appreciate you and I'm grateful for our connection" can go a long way. Repeat this as often as needed. And finally, money is energy, plain and simple. Let's unlock your abundance code with financial flow meditation. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, releasing any tension or stress in your body. Visualize a golden light surrounding you, representing the flow of abundance. Imagine money flowing easily and effortlessly into your life from multiple sources. Feel the joy and gratitude that comes with financial freedom. Engage your senses to deepen the experience. Imagine the crisp feel of new bills in your hands, the satisfying sound of coins jingling in your pocket, the visual of your bank account growing steadily. Feel the relief of knowing that your financial needs are met and you have the resources to pursue your dreams. As you meditate, repeat affirmations like, "I am open to receiving unlimited abundance, and money flows to me easily and effortlessly." The key is to truly feel the emotions associated with financial freedom, as emotions are the language of the universe. See yourself paying off your debt. Imagine getting that promotion. Believe it. 2. Shadow Venus unveiled. Confronting abundance archetypes now. Brace yourself. because we're about to dive into the shadow side, those hidden aspects of ourselves that can sabotage our abundance. It's time to meet the abundance saboteur. It's crucial to identify these negative archetypes and understand how they're influencing your decisions. It's important to remember that these archetypes aren't inherently bad. They're simply patterns of behavior that can become destructive if left unchecked. The martyr, for example, constantly sacrifices their own needs for others, leading to resentment and burnout. The gold digger prioritizes material wealth over genuine connection, resulting in shallow and unfulfilling relationships. And the Scrooge hoards resources out of fear and scarcity, missing out on opportunities for growth and generosity. Do these ring any bells? Dig deep to recognize where the root of the fear comes from. Was there an event that happened in your life that caused this negative outcome? A simple thing that snowballed into something big? Let's get real. Which of these archetypes are secretly running the show in your life? It's time for a self-assessment questionnaire. Answer these questions honestly. Do you often prioritize the needs of others before your own, even when it comes at your own expense? Do you find yourself constantly worrying about money and feeling like there's never enough? Do you tend to attract relationships where you feel used or taken advantage of? Do you struggle with setting healthy boundaries and saying no to others? Do you believe that you have to work incredibly hard to earn money? Do you find it difficult to receive gifts or compliments? Do you secretly judge others who are wealthy or successful? Do you tend to make impulsive purchases that you later regret? Do you feel guilty about spending money on yourself, even when you can afford it? Give yourself a score of 15 for each question, with 1 being not at all, and 5 being very much so. If you scored above a 3 on several questions, it's a sign that these negative Venusian archetypes are strongly influencing your decisions and blocking your abundance. No one will see these answers but you, so it's important that you are honest with yourself. But don't despair. It's time to reframe and redirect. The goal is to transform these saboteur tendencies into positive forces in your life. The martyr can become a caregiver, someone who nurtures and supports others while still honoring their own needs and boundaries. Encourage the martyr to start saying no to others and prioritize self-care activities. The gold digger can evolve into a businesswoman, someone who values her work, the quality of her output, and her ability to create value in the world. The Scrooge can transform into a wise investor, someone who manages their resources responsibly and uses their wealth to create positive change. Start by identifying the positive qualities associated with each archetype and consciously cultivate those traits in your own life. If you're a recovering martyr, practice setting boundaries and prioritizing your own well-being. If you're transforming from a gold digger, focus on building genuine connections and finding fulfillment in your work. If you're evolving from a Scrooge, start practicing generosity and sharing your resources with others. Consider this case. Sarah, a recovering martyr, transformed her life by learning to say no and prioritize her own needs. She had always put everyone else's needs before her own, leaving her feeling exhausted, resentful, and financially drained. One day, she decided she had had enough. She started saying no to requests that didn't align with her values or her priorities. She started setting boundaries in her relationships. She started taking time for self-care activities that nourished her mind, body, and spirit. Over time, Sarah's life began to transform. She felt more energized, more fulfilled, and more empowered. She started attracting healthier relationships and opportunities that aligned with her true purpose. Her financial situation also improved, as she was no longer giving away her time and energy for free. Sarah's transformation is a testament to the power of reframing and redirecting negative archetypes. Recognize this power in yourself. 3. The Aligned Abundance Map. Charting your course now, we will connect all the dots to understand how and why it all works together. It's time for your abundance blueprint. Visualize it as a holistic chart that maps out your values, your relationships, your environment, your talents, and your mindset. Each element is interconnected, influencing the others in a dynamic dance. The goal is to create a clear and actionable plan for aligning all these elements in support of your abundance goals. It shows your personalized journey. Use your blueprint map to visualize success and prosperity. This is not just a course correction, but a course creation. It's time to visualization of success. This involves using different techniques, such as daily goal setting, positive self-talk, and cultivating gratitude to help make the blueprint come to life. Create a vision board with images and words that represent your desired reality. Review it daily and allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with achieving your goals. Use affirmations to reinforce your belief in your potential. Repeat positive statements about yourself and your abilities, such as, I am worthy of abundance, I am capable of achieving my goals, and I am open to receiving unlimited prosperity. Set daily goals that align with your blueprint. Break down your larger goals into smaller, manageable steps that you can take each day. Celebrate your successes along the way, no matter how small, and cultivate an attitude of gratitude for all the blessings in your life. Write down things you're grateful for each day, which shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. You will move forward and start on the next course of action. But life happens and detours are inevitable. It's time to figure out staying on target. You can avoid deviations from your abundance blueprint by recognizing external distractions and cultivating an inner locus of control. Life happens, but by recognizing external distractions and having an inner locus of control, you can stay on your intended path. Develop the ability to turn off your external voices and listen to yourself. It's your inner compass and not someone else's. Learn to identify your triggers. What situations, people, or thoughts tend to derail you from your goals? Once you're aware of your triggers, you can develop strategies for managing them. Practice mindfulness and self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in the present moment. This will help you recognize when you're starting to stray from your path. Reevaluate your priorities on a weekly basis. As your life changes, so will your priorities. Make sure your abundance blueprint still aligns with your current values and goals, and seek support from your abundance community. Surround yourself with people who believe in your dreams and support your growth. Finally, keep in mind that your blueprint is not set in stone. People and values change, so future iterations are necessary. As your values, dreams, and passions evolve, so should your blueprint. It's important to embrace change and be willing to adapt your plan as needed. Set up calendar reminders to reevaluate your values. Schedule time each month to reflect on your values and make sure they still align with your actions. Seek feedback from trusted mentors and advisors. They can offer valuable insights and help you identify blind spots. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Not everything will always work out perfectly, and that's okay. Learn from your mistakes and use them as stepping stones to success, and celebrate your growth and evolution. Acknowledge how far you've come and be proud of your progress. 4 synchronicity surges, decoding the language of the universe. Now, let's talk about those coincidences that seem too meaningful to ignore. It's time for synchronicity surges. Start by educating yourself on the difference between coincidence and synchronicity. Coincidence is a random occurrence with no apparent significance. Synchronicity, on the other hand, is a meaningful coincidence that feels divinely guided. It's a sign from the universe that you're on the right path. Acknowledge synchronicities as signals from the universe and don't dismiss them as mere chance. By adopting a new perspective and paying attention to the world around you, you'll start to notice the signs. Keep that gratitude journal handy. It's time for documenting the patterns. Record the time, date, location, and what was happening at that moment. Include as much detail as possible, as this will help you decode the meaning of the events later. Note any emotions you were feeling at the time. Were you feeling joyful, excited, or inspired? Or were you feeling fearful, anxious, or uncertain? These emotions can provide valuable clues about the message the universe is trying to send you. Look for recurring themes. Are you seeing the same numbers, symbols, or people showing up in your life repeatedly? These patterns can indicate a deeper meaning. The more context you have, the easier it will be to decode the specific events and their meanings. Now, the real fun begins. let's look at deciphering the codes. Educate yourself on the meaning of universal symbols, such as numbers, colors, and recurring themes. Repeatedly seeing angel number 111 is often interpreted as a sign of alignment, indicating that you're on the right path and your thoughts are manifesting quickly. The color blue is often associated with communication, intuition, and spiritual connection. Recurring dreams about flying may symbolize freedom, expansion, and a desire for higher consciousness. Recognize these symbols as universal codes and start paying attention to how they show up in your life. Look for patterns and connections. How do these symbols relate to your current situation, your goals, and your values? And now, you must embrace your intuition amplification so you can trust your inner voice and rely on your personal guidance system. Many people second-guess themselves and dismiss what their inner voice has to say, but you will now be in full control. Set aside time each day for meditation, reflection, and mindfulness. Practice quieting your mind and listening to your inner voice. Trust your gut feelings about people, situations, and opportunities. If something feels off, it probably is. Pay attention to your dreams, as they can offer valuable insights into your subconscious mind, and seek guidance from trusted mentors and advisors who can help you tap into your intuition. For example, trusting a gut feeling about a business opportunity, even if it seems risky on the surface. You must rely on an inner compass that points to growth, fulfillment, and abundance. 5. The Venusian legacy, building a foundation for future generations. Now, let's zoom out and consider the bigger picture. This is all about the Venusian legacy, which will affect the generations to come. When you create more stable ground for yourself, your children and loved ones will feel more stable. This can also have an impact on generations that you will never get to meet. Have a clear understanding of the generational impact of your actions and the legacy that you want to leave behind. What kind of world do you want to create for future generations? What values do you want to pass on? How do you want to be remembered? These questions can help you clarify your vision and align your actions with your long-term goals. What values do you want to pass on to the next generation? It's time for values transmission and mentorship. By becoming mentors, you can impart your wisdom, knowledge, and experiences onto others. When you share your experiences, you have the chance to provide support and encourage them to follow their passions. Actively listen to others, provide support, and encourage them to follow their passions. Make yourself accessible and available to those who seek your guidance. Share your personal stories and experiences, both successes and failures, and provide constructive feedback and support, helping others to identify their strengths and overcome their challenges. Environmental impact is also very important for having a good legacy. You must practice conscious consumption. Educate yourself about the environmental and social impact of your purchasing decisions. Choose sustainable and ethical brands whenever possible. Reduce your consumption and embrace minimalism. Support businesses that are committed to environmental sustainability and social responsibility. This will have lasting effects on all the generations to come, and to create not only a lasting legacy, but also a brighter future for everyone. It's time for planting seeds of abundance through charitable acts. Donate to organizations that align with your values, such as those that support education, healthcare, or environmental conservation. Volunteer your time and skills to organizations that are making a positive impact in your community, and offer support to those in need, whether it's through financial donations, emotional support, or practical assistance. Encourage viewers to consider the impact their actions have on the world around them, because everything is connected. We're coming to a close, but there is more to come. What future downloads await? All right, what future downloads await? Let's continue building this momentum, starting with the core of your being, because it's time for 1. Venus in aspect to self. Unpacking the unworthiness wound, let's talk about something many people avoid: the unworthiness wound. It's that nagging feeling, deep down, that you're somehow flawed, not good enough, undeserving of the love, happiness, and abundance you crave. This wound isn't some abstract concept. It's a real, visceral belief that can sabotage your relationships, cripple your finances, and dim your overall sense of self. Where does this unworthiness come from? More often than not, it's rooted in childhood experiences. A critical parent, a bullying sibling, a feeling of being different or inadequate. These early experiences can imprint on your subconscious, creating a lens through which you view yourself and your potential. Think back to your childhood. Was there a time when you felt rejected, criticized, or unloved? Did you receive messages that you weren't smart enough, talented enough, or attractive enough? These experiences, however seemingly small at the time, can contribute to a deep-seated belief in your own unworthiness and can manifest as present-day feelings of inadequacy and blocks in your life. So, how do you begin to identify the root cause of your unworthiness wound? Ask yourself these crucial questions. What specific messages did you receive about your worthiness as a child? In what areas of your life do you consistently feel not good enough? What are your earliest memories associated with money, and how did these experiences impact you? What feelings arise when you treat yourself to something luxurious? What areas in your life are you constantly seeking external validation? These prompts can help you unearth the specific events or beliefs that contribute to your feelings of inadequacy. Now, let's bring Venus into the picture. Challenging Venusian aspects, such as Venus square Saturn or Venus opposite Chiron, can intensify the unworthiness wound. Venus square Saturn might manifest as a fear of commitment or a belief that you're not worthy of love, leading you to self-sabotage romantic relationships or settle for less than you deserve. What if this challenge is a unique gift? What if this teaches you how to value your time and who you choose to spend it with? How does this help you set boundaries? Venus opposite Chiron can trigger deep-seated insecurities about your appearance or your ability to attract love, causing you to constantly compare yourself to others and feel inadequate. What if these past traumas are actually valuable signals? But here's the perspective shift. These challenging aspects aren't roadblocks, they're opportunities for profound healing and growth. This is the invitation to rewrite your story and reclaim your power. So let's talk about practical techniques for healing. First, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a dear friend. Acknowledge your pain, offer yourself words of encouragement, and recognize your shared humanity. Try this simple self-compassion meditation. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and bring to mind a situation where you're struggling with feelings of unworthiness. Acknowledge your pain, saying to yourself, "This is a moment of suffering." Offer yourself kindness, saying, "May I be kind to myself in this moment." Recognize your shared humanity, saying, "May I remember that I'm not alone." Second, reframe your negative thoughts. Challenge your limiting beliefs and replace them with more positive and empowering ones. Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," try saying, "I am worthy of love and abundance." Is that really your voice? Is that really the truth? Are you sure? Third, seek support from a therapist or counselor. Talking to a professional can provide you with valuable insights and tools for healing your unworthiness wound. And what if past traumas or external voices are actually valuable signals? What if those signals can help you make a better decision? 2. Unlocking inner gifts. Skill set expansion for abundance. True abundance flows from a deep sense of self-love and acceptance. When you truly value yourself, you naturally attract more positive experiences, relationships, and opportunities into your life. Self-love isn't just about treating yourself to a spa day, although that can be nice. It's about cultivating a fulfilling and authentic existence, one where you honor your needs, embrace your strengths, and pursue your passions. What does self-love look like for Venus in Gemini? It might involve engaging in stimulating conversations, exploring new ideas, and connecting with diverse groups of people. It's about honoring your need for variety and intellectual stimulation. It's about allowing yourself to be curious and playful. For those with Venus in Virgo, self-love can be an appreciation of the details in your life. Small celebrations, a perfect cup of coffee, and a clean space can be the keys to happiness. Embracing your unique gifts and talents is an act of self-love. Now let's uncover your unique Venusian gifts. What comes naturally to you? What activities make you lose track of time? What do people compliment you on most often? Are you a natural communicator, able to connect with others effortlessly? Do you have a knack for creating beauty, whether through art, design, or fashion? Are you skilled at diplomacy, able to mediate conflicts and find common ground? Your Venus sign can provide valuable clues about your innate talents. If you have Venus in Libra, you may have a gift for creating harmony and balance in your environment. If you have Venus in Scorpio, you may possess a magnetic charisma and a talent for uncovering hidden truths. Once you've identified your Venusian gifts, it's time to embrace and develop them. This may involve taking classes, practicing regularly, seeking feedback from others, or finding ways to share your talents with the world. Join a local art group or start a blog to showcase your creative talents. Volunteer your communication skills at a local nonprofit organization. Offer your diplomatic talents to mediate disputes in your community. How can you implement a new, putting yourself out there initiative, taking action toward abundance? Consider your unique Venus blueprint. What is an authentic way for you to make contact with others? Where are the opportunities for you to feel confident? Where can you make genuine connections? If you have Venus in Leo, perhaps start a YouTube channel or social media account where you can showcase your creativity and express yourself authentically. If you have Venus in Aquarius, maybe join a group of like-minded individuals, perhaps even starting a meetup. No matter the method, what matters is the ability to connect with confidence. By combining these opportunities with skill sets, viewers can create sustainable abundance. 3. Activating abundance during Venus peak. Practical steps during this Venus peak. Setting clear and focused intentions is essential for harnessing the energy and manifesting abundance. If you don't ask, you don't receive, and vague intentions yield vague results. Get crystal clear about what you want to create in your life. Write it down, visualize it, and feel it as if it's already yours. If you're seeking a career change, visualize your ideal job, research the requirements, and create a plan for taking the steps you need to make it a reality. If you're wanting to find love, get clear on what is important to you in a partner and visualize the life that you want to create with this person. Really get into the details, then act like you already have it. And you're not alone in this journey. Create a personalized ritual to connect with Venus peak energy. This might include lighting candles, using essential oils, meditating, or spending time in nature. The key is to choose actions that resonate with your values and make you feel connected to the divine. If you value harmony, spend time in a peaceful setting, such as a garden or a park. Listen to uplifting music, practice deep breathing exercises, and surround yourself with beauty. Maybe it's time to take a break from social media and reconnect with Mother Earth. Be clear about your intentions and listen to your intuition. Also, think about your home. Guide the viewers through quick changes that can be made to the home to help harness abundance. If your goal is about improving abundance in relationships, then maybe it is time to restructure your furniture to make your home more cozy and inviting. Put out throw blankets or invest in a larger couch. If the goal is more about money, then implementing the color green to the home will help, whether it be through buying a money tree or painting the walls with green paint. Create environmental triggers. By making small changes to your environment, you can create powerful reminders of your intentions and attract more positive energy into your life. What do you want, and how can you immediately change your environment to reflect that? Remember that abundance comes in many forms. It's not just about money, it's about love, health, happiness, and fulfillment. Practice gratitude for what you already have. Keep a gratitude journal, express your appreciation to others, and focus on the positive aspects of your life. Write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. By shifting your focus to the positive aspects of your life, you will attract more of what you appreciate. Gratitude isn't just a nice feeling. It's a powerful force that can transform your life. For redefining wealth, it's time to debunk the money happiness myth. Chasing material possessions won't bring you lasting joy. Yes, money can provide comfort and security, but it's not a substitute for genuine connection, purpose, and inner peace. In fact, the pursuit of money at the expense of your relationships, health, and values can lead to emptiness and dissatisfaction. What are the costs of the pursuit of money if happiness is not achieved? Is it the constant worry, the lack of time to spend with loved ones, the neglect of your own well-being, the sacrifice of your integrity? It's important to consider the trade-offs you're making and ensure that your pursuit of wealth is aligned with your values. True wealth comes from a sense of inner peace, contentment, and fulfillment. This can be cultivated through practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and self-reflection. Where can you focus your energy to create inner fulfillment and peace, even without the external wealth markers? Maybe it's spending time in nature, pursuing a creative hobby, volunteering your time to a cause you care about, or deepening your spiritual connection. The key is to find activities that nourish your soul and bring you a sense of purpose. Also, expand on the concept of wealth beyond finances, focusing on the importance of cultivating meaningful connections and supportive relationships. Highlight how strong relationships can provide a sense of belonging, love, and support, which are essential for overall well-being. These are things that money simply cannot buy. It can be easy to get caught up in the pursuit of money that one might forget the value of their own relationships. These people provide a support system in your life, as well as provide joy and laughter in your life. Now, introduce a balance wheel to help measure contentment and create a holistic overview of your life. This framework helps you to not just focus on money, but also all the different facets of life that contribute to abundance. Draw a circle and divide it into 8 sections, representing different areas of your life, such as career, finances, relationships, health, personal growth, spirituality, fun and recreation, and physical environment. Rate your satisfaction level in each area on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being not satisfied at all and 10 being completely satisfied. Connect the dots to create a visual representation of your life balance. Where are you thriving? Where are you struggling? What areas need more attention? It gives you a clear and visual breakdown of your needs. 5. Abundance amplifiers actions to undertake moving forward, continuing with an abundance ritual to attract and sustain an abundance mindset after the 48-hour window closes is very important. Set realistic and achievable goals, celebrate small successes, and practice self-compassion when setbacks occur. What tangible actions can you take every morning? Perhaps it's starting your day with a gratitude practice, visualizing your goals, or reading affirmations. What tangible actions can you take every night? Maybe it's reflecting on your day, releasing any negativity, or expressing gratitude for the blessings in your life. These daily rituals will help you stay focused, motivated, and connected to your abundance goals. But remember that your journey is ongoing, so stay curious. Expanding knowledge will help sustain long-term abundance. New skills and talents will open the doors to new opportunities. This can mean taking online courses, going back to school, learning a new skill, or simply staying informed about what's going on in the world. For example, a Venus in Taurus might benefit from learning about investing and financial management, while a Venus in Gemini might enjoy exploring new communication technologies and social media platforms. Knowledge is power and provides opportunity. And remember that the Venus peak is a great jump-off point, but is not the destination. There is always more to learn. Building on the Venus blueprint can provide a deeper understanding of your unique gifts and talents. What new layers of knowledge can be introduced? Numerology, gene keys, human design. There is always a chance to re-enter the matrix for future gains. What are you waiting for? So, take a few moments each day to engage with the gratitude triad. Write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. By shifting your focus to positive aspects of your life, you will begin to attract more of what you appreciate. The more you appreciate, the more you will attract. 6. The Venusian legacy. Future generations. Creating abundance impacts future generations. It creates a legacy of financial stability and a new positive cycle. What kind of world do you want to create for future generations? Is it a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive, where resources are shared equitably, and where the environment is protected. The goal is to create a future that you can be proud of. By breaking limiting money mindsets that are passed down from family, future generations can prosper. Donating time and/or resources to the communities that need it is also very important. Guide viewers through identifying charities and organizations that resonate with them and encourage giving back. What is important to you? Find like-minded communities and get involved. The gift of giving opens the doors to prosperity, but giving back isn't always about the money. Become mentors and guides, as there are people who will benefit from their insight, wisdom, and lived experiences. Provide some guidance in setting up an effective mentorship. How can this mentorship align with their Venus sign and house? If you are Venus in Capricorn, maybe it's time to help people in business. If you have Venus in Cancer, maybe you should offer help for those who are starting families. Find your niche. As you reflect on the impact you want to have on the world, it should always be in a positive light. Abundance can lead to amazing contributions. Inspire the viewer to do great things because they are capable of greatness. What future doors will open for your Venusian legacy? The best is yet to come. Now that we've uncovered the depths of your inner self, it's time to bring the transformative power of Venus Peak into your everyday life. The time has come to personalize the cosmic current, because this is about to get real with 1. Venus Peak activation in real life. Tailoring the cosmic energy. Let's get practical. How do you actually live this Venus Peak energy? It starts with auditing your daily routine through a Venusian lens. Take a hard look at your morning rituals, your work habits, your social interactions, everything. Are they truly aligned with what your Venus sign craves? Are you a Venus in Virgo starting your day in a chaotic, disorganized mess? That's a direct contradiction. Instead, create a sanctuary. Declutter your workspace, light a scented candle, and savor a mindful cup of tea. What small steps can you take to beautify what surrounds you? For Venus in Aries, maybe that means injecting your wardrobe with bold colors and embracing a more assertive, confident style. It's about expressing your fiery spirit through your appearance. Are you making your presence known? Now think about your workspace. What aesthetic changes can you make to bring this to life? And what does a more assertive, confident style mean for a Venus in Aries working from home? Get creative. Next, create your personal Venus-aligned decision-making matrix. We're talking about a framework based on your Venusian values that can make even the toughest choices crystal clear. Struggling with a relationship decision and you have Venus in Sagittarius, your framework needs to emphasize freedom, authenticity, and exploration. Are you feeling trapped or stifled? Is the relationship aligned with your adventurous spirit? Financial investment dilemmas for a Venus in Capricorn. Your framework should prioritize long-term security, disciplined planning, and investments that reflect your commitment to building a solid foundation. What are your long-term goals? Which relationships are worth fighting for? This is about making tough decisions easier, with astrology as your personal guide. It's about tuning into your inner compass. How can you apply this matrix in your life today? Finally, let's talk about micro-rituals, quick, easy actions you can seamlessly integrate into your daily life as constant reminders of your abundance goals. A few minutes of mindful breathing while visualizing wealth flowing into your life. Expressing gratitude for the small pleasures, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of your favorite food. Sending a loving text to your partner. These micro-rituals are like little energetic injections, keeping you aligned with your intentions throughout the day. What micro-rituals will you implement? What pleasure can you experience right now? Imagine this real-life scenario. The unexpected bill. It's stressful, right? Now, let's break down how someone with your Venus sign can navigate this situation in an aligned and empowering way. Venus in Capricorn handles it with meticulous budgeting, creating spreadsheets, and finding practical solutions. Venus in Aquarius approaches it with innovative problem-solving, exploring unconventional income streams, and crowdfunding. Venus in Pisces might tap into their intuition, exploring creative solutions, and finding unexpected help from others. How does your Venus sign guide your reaction? 2. Navigating the shadow side of Venus. transmuting blocks into fuel. Let's face it, Venus isn't all sunshine and roses. Every planet has a shadow side, and understanding Venus's shadow is crucial for unlocking true abundance. It starts with identifying the trigger situations, people, or thoughts that activate your shadow Venus aspects. Jealousy, insecurity, materialism, possessiveness. These are all red flags. Seeing a friend's success on social media, sparking feelings of envy and inadequacy, that's a trigger. Recognize these triggers as opportunities for growth and self-awareness. Why is there a desire to be better than others instead of working to improve oneself? Now, let's utilize the shadow reframe. Transforming jealousy into inspiration by focusing on the qualities you admire in others and identifying ways to cultivate those qualities in yourself. Feeling insecure about your appearance. Reframe that insecurity as motivation to nurture your body and express your unique beauty. Shadow Venus is not your enemy, it's a teacher. Embrace the lessons. Next, establish Venusian boundaries. Protecting your energetic space in relationships and finances is paramount to prevent Shadow Venus from sabotaging your abundance. Learn to say no to protect your time and resources, focus on your own needs, and create healthy boundaries in your relationships. Are you constantly giving and receiving nothing in return? Finally, for those ready to dive deeper, let's talk about the gene keys. This powerful system can help you understand and transmute the shadow frequencies of Venus, unlocking your higher potential. What if you could learn to transform your Venus sign, releasing old patterns to achieve ultimate fulfillment? How can you embrace the light? 3. Beyond the individual. Abundance as a collective force. Your abundance doesn't exist in isolation. It's interconnected with the abundance of others. This is the abundance web. When you thrive, those around you thrive too. A rising tide lifts all boats. Recognize the ripple effect your abundance can have on your local community or even the world. Next, let's leverage Venusian giving. Find aligned philanthropy and support. Identify ways to give back to your community or support causes that resonate with your Venusian values. If Venus is in Cancer, maybe it means volunteering at a local shelter or supporting families in need. If you are Venus in Leo, you can support causes for creative expression. This shifts the focus from personal gain to collective well-being. What aligned causes call to you? Also, start building an abundance circle. Create a mastermind group of supportive friends, family, or colleagues who share your abundance goals. The power of shared intentions, mutual support, and accountability is immense. A partnership where individuals can lift each other is invaluable and can help with growth and accountability. What would your circle be like? How often will you meet? What would you discuss? Finally, close your eyes and go on a journey with the ripple effect exercise. Visualize a world where abundance flows freely to everyone, where needs are met, and where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. How would people treat each other? What kind of world would you want to live in? By focusing on this vision, you amplify the energy of abundance, sending ripples of positivity out into the world. 4. Future-proofing abundance. A sustainable Venusian lifestyle. Sustaining abundance is a long-term game, not a quick fix. First, conduct a Venusian time audit. Track how you spend your time and identify whether your activities align with your Venusian values and abundance goals. What are the time-wasting activities you can eliminate? What are the creative pursuits or relationship-building activities you can dedicate more time to? Then, take actions starting today. Next, start financial planning through an abundance lens. See money as more than just a means to an end. View it as a tool for freedom, self-expression, and creating positive change in the world. Approach money with a positive mindset, recognizing its potential to bring good into your life. Now it's time to take actionable steps to improve financial planning, create budgets, automate savings, and invest in the future. Then, develop a Venusian self-care routine. Nurture your inner wellspring of creativity, love, and joy through practices that nourish your mind, body, and soul. A relaxing bath before bed, weekly massages, daily meditation, regular exercise, a healthy diet. Make time for these things. Make yourself the priority. Finally, for advanced integration, explore human design. Discover how understanding your human design chart, specifically your profile and authority, can further refine and personalize your abundance strategy. Tailor abundance strategies based on whether you are a generator, manifestor, projector, or reflector. What is your design? And as we approach the conclusion of our time together, understand that this is far from over. There are even more steps you can take to unlocking your Venus abundance code and create a life that is filled with both financial, spiritual, and relational wealth. Let's talk about future downloads. 1. Consolidating the Venus Peak Revelation. Your unique abundance code unveiled. You've journeyed deep within, navigated the celestial currents, and deciphered the symbols etched in the stars. What were those moments of recognition, the aha moments when you realized how profoundly your Venus placement shapes your capacity to receive? Perhaps it was the stark realization that your Venus in Scorpio demands a complete overhaul of your relationship with trust, forcing you to confront deeply buried fears before abundance can truly flow. Or maybe you saw, with crystal clarity, how your Venus in Gemini craves variety and intellectual stimulation in your income streams, pushing you to explore unconventional avenues and embrace your innate entrepreneurial spirit. Reflect on these key moments, because they are the cornerstones of your personalized abundance map. Do you realize now the power you possess? Remember, the path to wholeness isn't about suppressing the shadows, it's about integrating them. What is that one actionable step you can take today to befriend your shadow Venus? Perhaps your Venus in Taurus has manifested as a tendency to overspend on material comforts, a way to soothe deep-seated insecurities. Your actionable step could be as simple as implementing a 24-hour waiting period before making any non-essential purchase, giving yourself time to examine the emotions driving your desire. Or maybe your Venus in Leo's need for validation has led you to seek approval in all the wrong places, draining your energy and dimming your inner light. Commit to spending just 15 minutes each day practicing self-compassion, reminding yourself of your inherent worth, regardless of external recognition. This is where true transformation begins. This 48-hour Venus peak window, was it a magic wand? Absolutely not. Think of it as the igniter switch, a catalyst for sustained change. You now possess the keys, forged in the fires of self-discovery, but it's up to you to unlock the door and walk through. If the 48-hour window is over, that doesn't negate the power of the lessons learned. The principles remain, the insights endure. Apply them today. Revisit your Venus placement, reconnect with your intentions, and recommit to the journey. The universe rewards persistence, so don't stop now. 2. Amplifying your impact. The ripple effect of Venusian abundance. Your abundance is not a solitary pursuit. It's intricately woven into the fabric of collective well-being. How can you leverage your newfound abundance to uplift those around you? Could your Venus in Libra inspire you to mediate conflicts and foster harmony within your community? Can your Venus in Aquarius fuel your passion for social justice, driving you to advocate for a more equitable world? Are you ready to contribute to the growth of your families, communities, and the world? Here's your Venusian Values Challenge. For the next 30 days, commit to living in alignment with your core Venusian values. If your Venus is in Virgo, focus on acts of service, offering your skills and talents to those in need. For Venus in Aries, embrace courage and initiative, tackling a long-overdue project or speaking your truth with conviction. Track your progress, share your experiences on social media using Venus Abundance, and witness the transformative power of aligned action. What one concrete value will you embody over the next month? What can you inspire others to do? Consider these examples. A Venus in Cancer uses her financial abundance to create a scholarship fund for underprivileged students, empowering them to pursue their dreams. A Venus in Sagittarius uses his relational abundance to connect people from different backgrounds, fostering understanding and bridging cultural divides. These are not isolated acts of generosity, they are seeds of abundance, planted in fertile ground, yielding a harvest of positive change. A single act of kindness can spark a chain reaction, inspiring others to give back and creating a domino effect of abundance that resonates far beyond your immediate circle. That effect starts with you. So what positive changes will you be making today? 3. Sustaining the momentum. Your ongoing Venusian journey, create an abundance altar, a sacred space where you can connect with Venusian energy and cultivate an abundant mindset. Adorn it with objects that resonate with your Venus sign. A rose quartz crystal for Venus in Taurus, symbolizing love and sensuality. A feather for Venus in Aquarius, representing freedom and inspiration. A journal for Venus in Gemini, encouraging self-expression and intellectual exploration. Light candles, burn incense, and spend a few moments each day visualizing your goals and expressing gratitude for the blessings in your life. Make a long-term plan for success in life and track it at your altar. Track Venus's transits and cycles throughout the year, aligning your actions with the ebb and flow of cosmic energy. When Venus enters your sign, seize opportunities for self-expression and personal growth. During Venus retrograde, focus on introspection and reevaluating your relationships and values. What will the next Venus transit bring, and how will it impact your sign? What actions will you take to align with its energy? What's next? Let's delve even deeper into advanced abundance techniques. In future content, we'll explore the transformative power of numerology, unlocking the hidden meanings of numbers related to Venus and abundance. We'll also dive into gene keys, revealing the energetic pathways to unlock your highest potential. And don't forget human design, offering a personalized blueprint for success based on your unique energetic makeup. Want to learn more? Sign up for our newsletter at insert URL here to be notified of upcoming events, programs, and exclusive content. 4 final words. Embrace your power, activate your abundance. You possess the power to unlock your abundance codes and create a life of prosperity, fulfillment, and joy. Remember the insights you gained, embrace your shadows, and amplify your impact. The time for action is now, while the Venus peak energy is still potent. Don't let this opportunity slip away. Like this video if it resonated with you. Subscribe to our channel for more empowering content. Share this video with anyone who needs a boost of abundance energy, and leave a comment below sharing your biggest takeaway from this journey. And now, repeat after me. I am worthy of abundance in all areas of my life. I embrace my power to create a life filled with prosperity, love, and joy. The universe supports me, and I am open to receiving all the good that life has to offer.